Hey guys, looks like it's beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Hopefully this is going to be a treat. This comes from Gun Hill Brewing Company. They're out of the Bronx in New York. This is an Imperial or a double IPA coming in at 8.5%. Uh, this was sent to me by my brother Rico. He sent me an assortment of their beers, and this is the Gun Hill Pluribus Lupulin 1 called Silvis, S-I-L-V-I-S. Uh, and he's got written here the same thing the commercial description has here on Right Beer and on their website about the beer. A coniferous creation dense with resinous hop aromas and flavor, miles of pine, musty pineapple, herbaceous earth, and black currant. Sticky hops used Chinook, Simcoe, Denali, and Equinox. He says no can on date, but he did get as fresh as he could, and he picked it up at the brewery for $4 a can a couple of days ago before he sent it to me. So hopefully it's fresh. I mean, as fresh as it possibly can be got when you buy it at the brewery. Doesn't always mean anything, because I've had breweries send me old beer. But it's as hot, it's as fresh as we can possibly get it, since they do not date. Another reason they need to date, guys, especially if they're going to produce these kind of beers. Just my opinion. Y'all know how I feel about that. If you're going to make an IPA or double IPA, get a damn dating machine. And if you don't want to do that, I'm going to tell you, you suck. So hopefully this beer don't suck. It's as fresh as my brother Rico can get it. So if it's fresh and tasty and wonderful, I'm going to tell you that. But if it's not, I'm going to tell you that too. So, alright, let's get on with it. Don't want this to be a hugely long video. I forgot to type in that, but it's basically the same shit. So let's go with it. Let's run with it, as they say. Oh, as far as the IBUs, Untapped has it at 65. So I don't know where they got that information, because it ain't on the website. So they found it out somewhere, I guess. I don't know. And this can has got so much, a silver can, and it's got so much writing on it. It's very busy, to put it mildly. But it does have the ABV written on here, and it says keep cold 8.5%. So it's just the can is unappealing to me, guys. I think they could have done better on their graphics or what they're writing on here. It's kind of hard to read and figure out what the hell's in the can. But we're going to find out here in just about 30 seconds. Cuisine on this is barbecue. Cheese and pepper, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, blue cheddar, stronger cheeses, gorgonzola, Limburger, and the meat, poultry, fish, shellfish, and grilled meat. Say glassware, pint, becker, 9 tumbler snifter, oversized wine glass, and not recommended for extended cellaring because it's a IPA, double IPA, guys. Alright, didn't get it all quite in there. I didn't pour a monster head. Of course, I didn't pour too aggressive. Nice, rich amber color. The head's barely covering the top of the beer. I probably poured it a little too gentle. So, good looking beer. Let's get a nose on it. And calling it Lupulin 1, don't know if they're just using that term slangily for the hops, or they're actually using some kind of lupulin powder. Doesn't smell like lupulin powder, but it does have a very rich, hoppy, piney, grapefruity, pineapple aroma. It smells very, very wonderful. Awesome smelling beer. Not getting any alcohol on the nose. Kind of citrusy, orange, mangoes. Smells pretty damn good. Let's dive in and see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Rico. That's pleasantly tasty. Kind of on the sweet side, to be honest with you. It's got 65 IBUs, but it's got a little bit of sweetness to it. That's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. First beer I've had from these guys. And it looked a little cloudier coming down the bottom of the can. It did cloud it up, guys. So the beer, some of that has settled to the bottom of the can. It's considerably cloudier than it was. Yep, I can't see any light through the big ball part now. Just a little bit down through here. So this may be an unfiltered beer. Wonderful aroma on it. Got a very nice taste. But it's right out of the fridge. Let's do what we always do. What do you say? Let's sip on it for a while. Let her taste it. And come back and do the final chug. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left. Very tasty beer, guys. And since Rico picked this up at the brewery, I don't know if it's a brewery only release, guys. If it is, I understand why they're not dating it. But like I told you before, people pick these up, just like Rico, and send them to other people, trade them or whatever, and the people that get them don't know how long they've been setting or how old the beer is. That's my only fuss about this. If it's distributed, it needs to have a date on it. That is my entirely only fuss about this beer. It's very, very tasty. Wonderful aroma. Very easy drinking. For 8.5%, very well made. Awesome hop aroma and taste on this beer. Very well done, guys. I just wish these guys would date their stuff. Put a candle date on it. Final chug. If I could get this beer here and it had a date on it, I would buy it. It's impressive. It's very tasty. For a double IPA, all the flavors that you want, if you're a hophead and you like this style of beer, is there. To me, guys, it's a 9 beer in an 8 can. I am going to give it the A grade because it is so very tasty. But I want to see a date on it. Unless it's not distributed anywhere, I don't know. I don't live in New York. And he did pick this up at the brewery. It's awesome. It's pretty freaking awesome. Very tasty beer, guys. Numeric rate on this, guys, that's 90. That's where I'm going to put it. Over to Beer Advocate, no score. Not enough people have commented. So they don't have 10 people that have commented on this beer, which tells me it's either fairly small or fairly new brewery, one or the other. And over to Rate Beer, same deal. No score. They haven't had 10 people comment on this beer. So that tells me it's probably a pretty small brewery or a fairly new brewery, one or the other. And since he bought it at the brewery, there may not be any distribution. It may be like Treehouse and or some of the others, or Trillium. Some of those are even distributed now. If you're going to do these beers, guys, you got to put a date on it. And a canned on date, as far as I'm concerned, or a bottled on date. Not a best by, used by, enjoy by, whatever. That's horseshit as far as I'm concerned. It doesn't tell us how old the beer is, because the breweries go 3, 6, 8, 12 months on the shelf life on some of these beers. So tell us when it was put in a can or the container, bottle, can, whatever. And you'll make a lot of us craft beer drinkers happy, especially this guy. So final check-in, we'll run over to Untapped. They have it at 4.04, which is in their A category for sure. At the lower end, so that's about where I'm putting it too. Lower end of the A scale. Would get a better grade if it had a canned on date on it, guys. From me, anyway. So, that's where it's at. If you've had this one from Gun Hill Brewing Company out of New York, this is their Pluribus Lupulin #1, Silvis. And I think we've got the #2 in there, so that may be coming up pretty quick in the next day or so. If you've had this particular version, let me know what you think, guys. And as always, come back tomorrow. Let's go see what's in the fridge. See you then.